Welcome arm wrestling fans, I am Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. Today we will analyze the analyzer Ryan Bowen's recent Facebook post. Now this got a more mixed response than what I expected. Some people are supporting him and some think that Ryan is being delusional once again. So are these goals realistic or this goes into the delusional Ryan Bowen series once again? Let's discuss every point in detail to find that out. He has 4 main goals, and by the way, before you comment something, please make sure you watch the last 30 seconds of this video. So he has 4 main goals. I believe these are already sorted out from first to final or easiest to toughest, so to speak, and one sub goal. Making this post just so either I or the delusional Ryan Bowen cheer squad can say, told you so. 1 to 2 years, win my weight at Zloty. 3 to 5 years, be recognized as the number 1 in the world for my weight. 5 to 10 years, reach number 1 in the world overall. 10 to 20 years, be recognized as one of the all-time greats. And in the process, through my business, empower as many people as possible to call arm wrestling a career. 1 to 2 years, win my weight at Zloty. Last time Ryan went to Zloty, it was in 2019. He won 1 round on fouls and lost 2 rounds and was knocked out of the competition. But now Ryan Bowen is on a lot more juice than what he was at that time. He is not only bigger, but I believe he is also pound for pound or kilo for kilo stronger than what he was in 2019. So last time he was not even weighing 95 kilos and was force feeding himself to bulk to 95 kilos because John Brezink advised him that if he wins, he will get to compete in the top 8 95 kg class. And he was minimally juiced at that time. So more weight, more muscles, more experience, more juice, but same weight class. Big difference in 2019 and 2022. Can he win Zloty next year? I don't think Ryan has a chance next year. In 2 years, maybe. I would give him a 44% chance. So I believe that goal number 1 is definitely achievable in 3 years. And you have to understand that Ryan Bowen is not very fast. He never flash pins anyone. His super match grinding style is not suitable to win tournaments. Goal number 2. 3 to 5 years, be recognized as the number 1 in the world for my weight. So can he beat the Babayevs, the Zoloevs and the Ongarbayevs of 2026? Maybe he can, maybe. But I don't see the likelihood of that happening in 3 years, maybe not even in 5 years. But still a good goal to have, nothing delusional about that. Goal number 3. 5 to 10 years, reach number 1 in the world overall. It was at this moment he knew he was being delusional. But still man, beating Vitaly, who I believe is going to be the number 1 guy at that time in 7 years. We have always heard that lightweight classes are difficult to win. True. But being the number 1, the absolute number 1 in the world is much more difficult these days than what it used to be 20-30 years ago. Can you imagine a 85-90 kg 24-year-old John Brezink against Vitaly Lalatin today? Super heavyweights today are highly technical and leaner and faster. And when we talk about Levan going from 100 kg to 170 kg, Levan is only 32 years old. He weighed 100 kg when he was 21 years old and quite possibly also natural at that time. I know Ryan is not trying to get to 170 kg. He said his goal is to get to 125 kg. But I don't think it is possible at 125 kg to be the number 1 in the world. But still there is a big difference between a natural 23-year-old weighing 110 kg and an enhanced 36-year-old weighing 100 kg. It is really difficult to get to that point. So even with the supplementation, I don't think that this goal is possible. If Ryan was 20 years old with 5 years experience, I would have believed it. But not now because super heavyweights are getting better faster than any other weight category. Goal number 4. 10 to 20 years, be recognized as one of the all-time greats. I will say one thing about this. It is not only about Ryan Bowen. Right now, the accepted criteria in the elite arm wrestling community for determining the greatest of all time is duration, span and duration of domination. And as long as we have that criteria, nobody is ever going to replace John Brezink as the GOAT because he dominated for nearly 4 decades, which for reasons I have explained above about super heavyweights being stronger than ever will never be possible again. To win over the top in 2030 at 18 years old like John, it would require a 150 kg Oleg Zork. So until the criteria is duration of dominance and until a 150 kg teenager Oleg Zork with a mutated arm arrives, John is going to be the greatest of all times for forever. That is why when I asked Neil Pickup and the Fix crew a question about this, nobody answered it directly. Basically, I asked that if someone runs a 100 meter in 9.3 seconds and then retires immediately, it is his only race. Then who is the GOAT of sprinting? That person or Usain Bolt, who dominated sprinting for 3 Olympics? I think Ryan Bowen knows that. That is why he said one of the greatest of all time. One of the, not the one. Goal number 5. And in the process, through my business, empower as many people as possible to call arm wrestling a career. This is the most interesting one because it is going to benefit arm wrestling in general, and quite possibly one of the biggest steps ever taken by anyone to grow arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is not so popular because it has always been about job plus arm wrestling. So as soon as it comes to a point where arm wrestling can be your profession, even if you are top 8 in your country, this sport would blow up and be globally recognized. Ryan is already helping many YouTube creators. I think he can definitely achieve success in this. Now the purpose of this video was not to discredit Ryan. These were my honest opinions, and I know that it is far better to have unrealistic goals and fail than having small, easy goals and actually achieving them. Shoot for the stars and land on the moon. This is the concept that Ryan Bowen could be following here. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, Patreon. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.